Hello there, and welcome back to my Cobalt Core Let's Play series. This is my series where I try to get a hardest win with each of the 56 total crew combinations, and today I got Riggs, Isaac, and Drake as my team today. And then for this ship, I'm going to probably stick with the Artemis as I have the most experience with it, and it's a well-rounded ship. Otherwise, because you do have Drake here, you could go with the Jupiter. The Ares is also not a horrible option, just being able to squeeze between attacks better with a 4-wide ship instead of a 5-wide ship like the Artemis, or the Gemini. I guess the Jupiter is a 6-wide ship, but also has a scaffolding as well. But yeah, let's get started. Okay, for this team, we're not really generating shields, so losing 1 max shield is probably what we want, given that we can't really get to 4. And yeah, we do start off with 3 repair yards in a row, plus an event, so I am thinking that removing 2 cards is a decent option here. You can also go for B upgrades here as well, as if you do hit basic dodge B, you still have scramble to help you out. But yeah, I just believe remove cards is significantly stronger, however, so that is what we're going to pick. Okay, and then with this fight, keeping up with 3 evade is normally what I recommend, as that way you can deal with attacks significantly better. Okay, and I don't want to use EMP Slug right there because that would not allow me to win on this turn. And there we go. Even though I was at 3 heat, because the fight ended before the end of my turn, I do not get punished for it. We don't need pebbles, so I think it's a skip. Let's see here. Yeah, I think we are strong enough to handle a fight. Yes, we have our starter deck, but extra artifacts aren't horrible. The recaliber isn't bad. It's not great here. We can use Riggs to draw for us. There we go. I value evade more than shield in this fight, just because I can move around. I have stuff like attack drones to help me block attacks for me. Oh, I want to push this over first, so that way I have a little gap in between. And also all of these attacks are like 1 apart. Damage. And there we go, we win. And then from here, bottom route is technically a tiny bit more optimal, as you have a choice during the 2 fights in compared to this, so we are going bottom path. Okay. That is a little bit annoying, having a solar flare. Let's see here. So we don't go through our deck nearly fast enough for heatsink to help us take care of this, but we can for sure try to mitigate the hull loss we get. one more time. Okay, realistically we have to find 6 more damage. In about 2 turns. It okay, so we do lose to hull here, but that's fine. Heat happens first, which is unfortunate, but we will live. And then we do have aggressive armoring. That is a win condition. So yeah, this is probably going to become an aggressive armoring run. There we go. Get rid of corrupted core so we get our better cards quicker. This drone is already going to launch everything off to the side, but I want more cards. And I also really need more evade, so we are going to get more evade while we can. It summon another attack drone. There we go, that's 1 more damage. And we have it. Okay, ooh, think twice. That is essentially a free card. If you don't want it, you can just play it once you get through all your good cards. And in most cases, you will be fine. Upgrade, so... Did I not pick up aggressive armoring? I did not pick up on aggressive armoring. Okay, I'm going to quickly upgrade Think Twice that. Think Twice B. Again, we have rigs here for our evade, so we don't really need jet thrusters. The extra energy might be nice, though. Especially as we are drawing a ton of cards. And then, when you have something like Think Twice B in hand, having some free cards is nice. There we go, drone to block the attack. Guess we can just stun this for now and then scoot the drone off to the side. And we win with EMP slug and draw shot. Okay, we don't need something like freeze dry. Selective memory might be nice. Just being able to get something from our draw pile. And then I don't think we need wave control too much. We're not relying on drones too much. Adaptive plating does become more hull over time. Granted, we did get it a little late in Act 2, being that we no longer have any more elites to fight. As for now, I think I kind of just want to thin my deck a tiny bit. I don't think we need scramble anymore. I think basic dodge A plus think twice B is good enough. I value this more. And parallel shift just to get one drone shift. You for the extra damage. EMP slug, so the crystalline takeover doesn't gain any more shield. Let's see here. A shield guarantees I survive this turn. Okay, we are taking 4 damage. Not ideal. Ooh, draw shot real quick. We didn't get another basic dodge. Not that would do anything. And then parallel shift doesn't do anything, so I'm not going to play it. Slide you over there, and then use heat sink to get rid of a heat, and also to shift a little bit to the right. That way I get to keep both my shield and my evade. Alright, I'm gonna use drone shift. I'm going to basic shot. Gain some shield, think twice, gain some basic dodge, and then scoot everything to the left. That way I save this drone. And I can scoot over here, get a basic block, get an attack drone going, basic dodge, and I'm fine with losing 1 shield here. Okay, and we should win this turn, as we are dealing 5 damage. Ah. Okay. I don't think we need anything. I kind of just want to thin my deck and win that way. Glass cannon, I think, just because we can thin out our deck. Okay. 3 repair yards, 1 event, 1 elite. Drum. There we go. I don't think we need hotfoot. We are doing just fine on evade as is, which also means we don't need now or never. Space mine is an interesting pickup, but I don't think we need it. I think we are doing just fine as is. And then parallel shift, just to get that 1 drone shift. It might not be important, it might become important. We will find out eventually. You... I'm gaining a shield there just to help protect against turns I can't fully evade this opponent. And I win. There we go. I don't need flex move here. I have rigs, which normally scramble is enough, but think twice B plus basic dodge A on this thin of a deck is fine enough. Especially as I'm entering shop number 4, and I know I'm guaranteed 8 right now in total. Let's see here. I'm using heatsink less and less as time goes on, so we will remove heatsink. So yeah, I'm getting to the hard point of trying to decide what cards I don't need on any given fight. Or not any given fight, but for like the future of every fight. Because while yes, there is a combo I can do, once I thin out my deck enough where I just get think twice B, basic dodge A, and then basic shot A, and just go infinite there, getting to that point is difficult. Then let's see here. I also still need to remove essentially 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards, right? And also upgrade one for 6. So I don't even have enough hard stuff for that. I would need something like Simplicity to get that combo made. That or Jettison Hatch. Which, granted, is not completely unheard of. You. And then I'm just using the attack drones as a blocker, so I don't actually get hurt. Let's see here. Do you EMP Slug? It just deals some damage, and we got through. Okay. Skip rewards. Okay, so looking at the what's it called? Path I take here, I don't have any more normal fights, and there's only really one secret fight in the Act 3. So I can probably get rid of basic block and be fine. Granted, it's not perfect. So the question here is, if you are going for short fights, next gen installation is better. But if fights go on longer, something like Heat Distiller will be better overall. And given how my deck is right now, my fights are going longer that matter for me, that I need help with right now. Eventually, I could go infinite turn 1, in which case it doesn't really matter which artifact I pick up. But yeah, till that time, it doesn't actually matter. I realize I have a recaliber. I should probably be using it. Mostly just to dig for my basic dodge A as much as I can. There we go. Heat distiller helping me a little bit there, so I don't gain a heat. And then I did parallel shift there, so I get a drone shift, and I can move my drones around. Oh, that was a mistake. Good thing I can recover. It's going to be the future turns where recovering becomes harder. Done. Again, heat distiller is providing good value. And then 2 more hull, I should have it this turn. Oh. Strafe is a win condition. I have the energy for it just due to glass cannon. And that would mean I don't need basic shot anymore. I just need basic dodge. Not basic. I don't need basic dodge. I don't need basic shot anymore. Basic dodge, however, is needed. Yeah, I think that's just significantly easier. Fracture detection would go a long ways. Oh, yes. This is going to make it a lot harder for us to whiff on any given turn. Given that if we draw one of these, we can keep on going. Okay, so our new win condition is strafe and basic dodge, which means everything else does not matter. So that leaves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different cards we want to get rid of. We can hold on to one card and be just fine. That's really 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. I guess I will get rid of parallel shift for now. Basic shot is going to be the next one I don't want. Get rid of corrupted core. And then I am going to pick up strafe just so I have it right away. And then, yeah, this is the combo build. It is non-deterministic, so we don't know how well we will do on any given turn. But it is possible I get 35 evade turn 1. I don't even need 35 evade necessarily, but fracture detection is why I don't need 35. I just need to find the weak point. Okay, so it's not here. It's one of these 4. Oh, twice. Maybe instead of basic shot, I get rid of attack drone instead. because basic shot can become a draw 1 in case I need it. There we go. And that's why I want to keep my energy in case I need to keep on drawing. Okay. Let's see here. We should be guaranteed. There we go. We found it. Let's see here. I'm not worried about the fist dealing damage. We should heal up at the end of this fight regardless. Okay, so every 2 of these we do 3 damage just because we move off, that's 1, we move back on, that's 2, so every 2 evade, that's 3 damage. So we need whatever this times 1.5 is. There's not 11. Dang, the math inside my head is hard to do. 13 good enough? 14 is 21. Yes, we have enough. Okay. I don't need anything right now. Yes, Second Opinions is normally a free draw, but we don't really need that, so I don't want to risk getting screwed over by it. And then Hunter's Wings just for the extra evasion boost it gives. Okay. There we go. We got Strafe online right away. Oh. I forgot we had Recaliber. Yeah, so technically we can go infinite here. We just need roughly 25 evade. Again, we don't actually need 25 evade, but the math behind figuring out how much you actually need is not the easiest thing to calculate. Let's see here. Trying to think. I would need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 evades to really figure out where that brittle point is at, which I'm just going to go for. There we go. That was the guaranteed safe option. I know I could have stopped right there if I wanted to. I'm guaranteed to continue the combo here. But yeah, this is a Riggs, not infinite right now, but it is a build you can go for. Another thing you can do is just upgrade Draw Shot and then fill up your deck with more 0-cost cards. Yeah, and that way when you do Draw Shot, you draw 3 0-cost, so you get 1 energy and a bunch of actions. But yeah, at this point, you would have to get very unlucky for you to actually lose here. Let's see here. Next time I whiff, I'm just going to end my turn. That way I can do something like get rid of Corrupted Core. There we go. Four. Okay, so we have 17 hull left. Oh, let's see here. What is something times 1.5 needs to equal 17? Let's see here. Or 17 divided by 1.5. Oh. 18 divided by 2 is 9. So I probably need a little bit more than 9. I'm thinking maybe 14. Well, actually, I have the anti-slug. I can shorten up the fight that way. Okay. I need nothing. Only 2 repair yards. I am going to pick the 2 event ones in case we run into someone like Grandma, for example. Do I need to swap any upgrade? Basic dodge I need to keep around. Nothing else. Oh, and think twice I also need to keep as B. So we don't do anything there. Oh my gosh, this fight. Okay. So Brack here does have seeker missiles. I'll get rid of corrupted core so I don't have to deal with it anymore. You do still want to thin out your deck when possible, so you're more likely to draw Think Twice B. And this is going to be a seeker missile as well, so that is a complication we have to adapt to. Let's see here, what else do we need? So we have 30 hull total we have to get through at this point. There. Dealt with... Oh, I need to keep drawing so I can continue to do stuff. You know what? There we go. That's how I will deal with the seeker missile. There we go. That's a beautiful hand. It's done. Guess I'm gonna get some attack drones going. So just for the sake of how long this recording goes, I'm going to do a suboptimal path and just slowly whittle down Brock here through multiple turns instead of just one. Oh, I forgot we still gain heat. 10 hull, not horrible. Okay, there we go. We are almost through. I think this should be enough. Yeah. Okay. So, tiny mistake on my end, but we are still good. We have an elite to get through. Yeah, I can live without an attack drone. Okay, it's Duncan. Yeah, let's get Strafe online. Okay. We burned through everything, but now we can get rid of something like Corrupted Core. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of A to sweep across to the left side. I do want to confirm that... Okay, that doesn't have any brittle, so it's on one of those 3 cannons. Okay, well, that is good news. It's on the cockpit. We'll save this for another turn. That way I still have energy to do big damage. And let's see here. You know what? I am willing to wait out till next turn to actually start attacking. That way Duncan gets a little closer. And yeah, we can just go for it this turn. Hit, smaller hit, bigger hit. I need one more to evade. Okay, continue. Honestly, charge beam is kind of tempting. Yeah, I'm gonna pick up charge beam. We no longer need... Actually, shaft emitters is kind of helpful. Just for that one last fight. We no longer have any attack drone, so wave control does nothing, so cockpit lock on. And yeah, Hopper here is the one fight that does actually have a seeker missile in it, so it's a decent pickup here. Let's see here. Let's get you off to the side. Anyways, how many turns is this? It's 19 damage is how much we need to charge up total or charge beam. Yeah. So I guess I can do this on next turn. There we go. And it's 19 damage we want to go for. And one more. I guess we didn't need that extra damage. Strafe would have done it for us. But yeah. Fights are going to go by a lot quicker. And yeah, this is the event I want. Trash can. I guess we no longer need EMP slug just due to charge beam being our new win con. Okay. So if I get rid of a card here, let's say I get rid of basic shot, I am guaranteed to win on turn 1. Just because on any given turn, I draw Think Twice, or maybe not turn 1, but for sure turn 2. Because if I draw Think Twice, I can draw Basic Dodge, a card I would have removed, Charge Beam Exhausts, and then Draw Shot, which is 3 cards. So these are the only 3 cards I could realistically draw if I removed this one and I exhausted everything else out. So I will eventually get 60 evade, and then I can whittle the opponent down. With that said, Charge Beam is our win condition here. And yeah. And just to kind of prove how strong this is, I am going to go fight Shallow. Let's see here. So we don't get rid of Grip 4 right away. Yeah, we can do Strafe. No! I misclicked! I misclicked! Don't tell me! And then I use strafe so I get hit with full damage. So you know what? There is one neat trick you can do, and it's called Alt F4. Okay, let's do this correctly this time. So strafe, selective memory. Actually click the right card this time. Yeah. So basic dodge, think twice. And then we have to get up to 50 this turn. Or, you know, at least enough dodge to go all the way to the left. Well, maybe not all the way, but just to get close enough. There we go. We're 40% of the way there. Yeah, we kind of just keep on going. Okay. So, normally, yes, this would be the end, but because we are wise enough... Oh. I forgot we had fracture detection. Oh, let's see here. We have a ship that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Double that for the other side. 14, 15 wide. So if I can get to 15 evade, that would be nice. I do not, but with 4 energy, I should be fine. There we go, we beat the shopkeep. But yeah. The Cobalt has 30 health total, so realistically our goal here is to get fine, we can lose some damage here. And hey, we found the brittle point, which is nice. I'm getting rid of selective memory. And yeah, we just need to get to 30, which we did last time with the shopkeep. And yeah, strafe to draw one more card to continue our combo. Okay, we have to use 2 this time. 3, wow. We really hit a low point there. Good thing we have a ton of extra resources to actually deal with that. And then yeah, I just keep gaining evade in case of I get a bad draw a couple of times in a row. That way I can spend 2, draw an extra card. And one more time. There we go. And yeah, that is game. So yeah, this was pretty much a rigs carry. Like, I mean, Isaac and Drake did help us through the early and mid game pretty substantially. Of course, if I actually drafted aggressive armoring, like I said, this run would have had a massive, or have been for sure a lot different. if I did do that, I would have upgraded aggressive armoring to aggressive armoring B, and then I'd probably still duplicate it 4 times. I would still pick up Think Twice though, Think Twice B, and maybe upgrade it to Think Twice B as well. So let's see here. If I remember correctly, yeah, I would still do Think Twice B 4 more times, and then still have an aggressive armoring B. But yeah. I would not pick up Strafe though, or Charge Beam if that were the case. But otherwise, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any feedback for how I could have done this run better, feel free to leave a comment down below, or how I can make my videos even better. Yeah, I wish you guys have a nice day. Take care.